Hi guys, how are you tonight? I want to come on. I'm going to make a quick gift, and so I thought, oh, what the heck? I'm going to jump on live and do it because it's only going to take me a matter of minutes. Let me pull up, stand by for just 1 minute. Let me pull it up over here so I can see if anybody jumps on. Oh, let's see here. Give me just 1 second, guys. Sorry. So let me pull it up. Me and technology. I'm telling you. It's going to be the death of me. And I still am trying to figure out the iPad because it's new to me. All right, let's see here. That's not right. I'm so sorry, you guys. I should have waited until he had everything dialed in. Here we go. That should do it. I hope. Where are we? There we are. All right, let's get started. Anyway, so what I was saying is I have a nephew who just had a baby, and I'm getting ready to send them a box, and I wanted to make him something sweet for his room. And so I was trying to think, well, what could I do? What could I do? And I decided on this transfer. I just thought it was so cute. It says, "Stay little, little man." So I thought I'd just jump on here real quick and throw this together and show you how quick and easy it is to do. If any of you are new, I'm Jana from Boom Chocolata with Choc Couture. And let's get started. All right, let me fuzz this. I'm gonna fuzz my transfer real quick. I love our box frames. I'm totally addicted to them. In fact, I would say 85% of what I make goes on a box frame. I love everything, but this is my all-time favorite. I guess just because I like farmhouse, and these frames just scream farmhouse to me, and I just love it. The other thing I love about them is that you can do both sides of the frame, so you get double the use if you choose to. All right, any of you that are new, what I'm doing is I'm fuzzing our transfers because they are sticky. It is a vinyl transfer that has a silk screen mesh embedded in it, and it's sticky on this side, and they're reusable. Choc Couture recommends 8 to 12 uses, but I'm here to tell you you can use them way more if you take care of them. With proper care and storage, I've used some of mine over 25 times, if not more. So, like I said, you get a ton of uses out of them. So anyways, I just wanted to take off a little bit of the sticky because I'm going to put it on the board, and if it's too sticky, it's going to be hard to pull off, and it's going to stretch my transfer and pull it out of whack. So I just kind of want to take it down a notch or two on the sticky part. So let me line this up because I want to put this in the middle. Most of the time I don't really care, I just kind of wing it, but on this, since it's going to go on his wall and it's something special and I really want to make sure it's lined up right, I went ahead and I took one of my little crafting pencils and measured it so I know where the centers are. It's just because I wanted it to be perfect for him. He's such a cutie. And then I'm just going to rub this down, get all the air bubbles. No air bubbles in there. All right. All right, let's see. I think I decided I'm going to go with the black for the lettering. So I'm going to use our chalk paste in Black Velvet. I'm going to go ahead and take this off and set it over here on my fuzzing cloth. Get it prepared. So what's everybody doing tonight? Some of us girls on our team have a book club going, and so we had a little book club chat, and I decided, oh, I'm going to get this gift done before I go to bed, so jump on here and do a live real quick for you guys. Half of y'all are probably still in bed, or not still in bed, but going to bed, I should say. So if you watch this later on the replay, just write hashtag replay and let me know where you're watching from. If you have any questions at any time about any of the product or any of the steps, just message me or drop it in the comments. I'd be happy to answer any questions. I do have a craft group if you are interested, where we do workshops and we do how-tos and bundles and specials and all of that, and we just have fun in there. It's just kick back and relaxed. It's called Creating a Cozy Home with Boom Chocolata. So if you find that on Facebook, just go ahead and answer the questions and ask to be admitted to the group, and we will let you in. All right, so let's get this done. I don't know about you guys, but we have had the crappiest weather. It's been crazy rain and winds, like straight line winds. And I know the U.S. is kind of having some weird weather, but I don't know. Makes it hard to get anything done, that's for sure. And it's driving this humidity insane. I don't mind the rain, but I hate the humidity and the bugs that you get from the humidity. Tell me where you're from, and if you have the bugs and the humidity, or if you get lucky and you have the dry heat. Although you have your own problems with dry heat too, so we all have something. So you're just going to squeegee this on, lay a good layer down, and then you're going to pick it back up, any of the excess, and you're going to put it back in your jar and save it for later. So you really don't use that much chalk. It's a beautiful thing. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pull this transfer up and off. So you can see how tacky it is even after I fuzzed it. So you can see why we fuzz, because this thing would be a nightmare to get off if not. So let's pull it up and see what we've got. And it's that easy. Gosh, I just love it. I love doing that every time. For people who love to peel sunburns, that is exactly the satisfaction you get with this. It's amazing. All right, let me just set this off to the sides, get that cleaned up afterwards, and let's move on to our next part. Isn't that cute, you guys? So fast. Look how fast that was. I'm telling you, gifts in minutes. Minutes. Let's get these mountains on here. And this is where I like to pinch it, just because it gives me the center. And I'm going to go ahead and hit this with my heat gun just to make sure my chalk is dry, because if I lay down my other transfer over any of the chalk that we laid down previously, if it's not dry, it can pull it up, and so I don't want to do that. So just hit it with the heat gun, just to ensure that we're good to go. And then we'll figure out where we want to place these mountains. Try to go up as much as I can. So I can see in there a little bit of space. I think that's okay. And then we've got a little space up there. So I think that's going to be centered pretty darn good. Just rub that down, because we don't want any air bubbles underneath, because if you have an air bubble, your paste can get up under there and spread and make a mess. So just trying to push it down a little bit, not too much though. And I think I'm going to do the Storm Gray. Now my Storm Gray, I added a little bit of white to and kind of toned it down a little bit because I wanted it a little bit lighter. It's normally a little bit more on the darker side, but like I said, I wanted a little bit on the lighter side. So put it back in there. That's the beauty of it. You're not wasting any of it. Just put it back in. Wipe it off. All right, let's see what we have. Oh, that's cute. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Get some of this chalk off my fingers. All right, let's move on to our last one. All right, seriously, how quick was this, you guys? If I wasn't talking, I would be done already. And look at the quality of this gift that you know, that you're going to give to somebody. And you made it so you can tell them it's handmade. It's a no-brainer in my eyes, but all right. So now I have a choice of three. The two arrows, I don't know if you can see it or not, and the bow. I'm not going to use the bow, so I'm going to kind of use that too. So I want to make sure that I'm lining it up. Kind of making sure. Let me just tilt this up a little, tilt it up, see where we're at. I'm thinking that looks pretty darn good. See, you can see a little bit of a bubble there. It's definitely not going to hurt my design because it's not over there by it, but I'm just going to maybe pull it up and smooth it out just because. Okay. I think that's good. I want to make sure that that is in there so we don't have any air. Make sure you guys can see that because I think I kind of pulled that down a little bit. Who did I miss? Who's on here? Hey, Laura. All right. I think that looks pretty darn good. Pretty darn center. And I'm going to go ahead and keep going with the gray to kind of balance it out. Now you can see it looks like I do have a little bit of a bubble. So hopefully, keep our fingers crossed that I didn't get anything under it. And if we did, it's no big deal because guess what? The beauty of this stuff is if you make a mistake, you can wipe it right off or you can completely wipe it off and do it again. All right, let's peel this up and see what we got, guys. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, so cute. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, Barb. Quick gift, and literally, if I wasn't talking, 7 minutes total? And it's a quality gift. You know what? They're going to love it. And so they can put this in the baby's room and you can personalize it. I mean, you can take it to a whole nother level and personalize it with his name and stuff like that. And I may do that on a little tag to attach to it. But even if you didn't, what a nice gift to give to somebody. So I just wanted to share with you guys and show you how I did it and how quick and easy it is. And like I said, look at here. I just want to show you I have a little bit of a bleed. It's not life or death, and it wouldn't even matter if I left it, but I want to show you. I love these pointed Q-tips. They save your life. Just get it wet with water and look at it. Wipe it right off. Ta-da! No mistake. That is it, guys. So I will go, since I was being anal and put my little hash mark so I could center it. If it wasn't going in his room in a gift, I wouldn't worry about that. I would just eyeball it because, you know, who cares? But I wanted to make sure it was pretty straight for him. So I'll just take my little pencil and take the eraser and take that off, and it's good to go. And like I said, with the beauty of these frames is if you wanted to, you could do the back side too, because it's finished and just as gorgeous as the front. So you could get two sides if you really wanted to and trade it out. So that's it, you guys. So like I said, if you have any questions or anything like that, just drop them in the comments. If you want to join my group, just drop me a comment and say add, or go find Creating a Cozy Home with Boom Chocolata on Facebook and just answer those questions and we'll let you right in. All right, well, I am going to head off to bed. My husband's new hours are killing me. And I will talk to you guys later. I think I might be on tomorrow doing something else fun. So you guys have a great night, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for stopping by.